The first one was released in the year 2020. It was called Light. I mean, that's where the acronym came from, or rather, where that name came from, Imole. Imole in Yoruba means light, and everybody, that seems to be like his nickname. Now everybody's talking about it, Imole. And of course, there's this other song that he did. I mean, the EP that he did, which was the last EP that was just recorded this year, it's called Blessed. All right. And of course, if you go on YouTube, he's done a couple of videos. He has a couple of videos to his credit. There was this one he did, Momo. It featured the record label, the Malian record label owner, Naira Marley, and Lil Kesh. In that one. There's this other one, Ask About Me. He's done a video called Peace, a lovely video. Feel Good also there, Backside, Weekend, Thief, Hallelujah, and of course, the song known as Ronaldo. Yes, so many questions. Yes, you must have also heard about it. Yes, these questions, they might be rhetorical for some people, but not totally. Why are record label bosses quiet over the death of Mohbad? That's been a conversation that's, been trending on social media. And the other question is, why do dead people bleed? I mean, the blood was sort of red, and some have said, since he was gone a long time, how come it wasn't black or dark, so to speak? What is the secrecy from the record labels? I mean, we've seen so many people come and go when they release hits, and one would have thought that after releasing all of these hits, they'll just straight to the next level and drop hits upon hits. But you just see them coming and ball out. Yes, so many of them there are actually mentioned. Why are artists that have left record labels, why are they unable to, come back up the way they did? And of course, we already talked about, asked the question why he was buried. Was there an agreement between the family of Mohbad, and killers? Whatever happened to this that treated him, and of course the guys that were with him in the car before passed. What is the father hiding? Yes, he died on Tuesday, according to reports. He was almost going to be buried that same Tuesday night. And of course, the chairman of landlords in the area, Kurudu, said he actually had to intervene, that he shouldn't be buried on that night. And of course, they had to do that the next day, And there also talks about his wife and his child. His child is just a couple of months old, and some narrative already playing up on social media that, Mohbad is very dark. How come the child looks very light? Are you sure Mohbad is the father of the child? That is on. And American-based Nigerian singer and former producer Sam Clef had actually done the needful. He went as far on Monday. He's gone as far as raising 15.5 or thereabout, over 15, nearly 16 million naira for the family of Mohbad. Talking about his speed, raising that was a move. That means that this actually touched everyone, not just Nigerians living in Nigeria, but not just Nigerians living outside Nigeria, but many people. In fact, Black actually had a session, on behalf, or rather in memory of Mohbad, American rap, had a live session for him. That's there. And of course, the existence, you cannot really divorce the existence of cultism from the Nigerian music industry. Is eating really deep, cultism in there. And of course, drugs. It's almost impossible to find a top Nigerian artist, not just a Nigerian artists staying away from drugs. That's really evident. And for those of you asking, all right, an autopsy is a post-mortem examination to discover the cause of death, all right, or the extent of a disease. That's basically what it is. Yes, the biggest story in the last couple of days, from Tuesday to now, the last 10 days, 11, the biggest story has been the death of Mohbad, musician, and of course, so many other angles. Police says, yes, we are done with autopsy. We're just waiting for the result. What are your thoughts on this one? So many unanswered questions. Yes, we'll talk about for a bit, and after that, we'll just one or two major stories, and that's how it is. Because this is a human story. It could have happened to anyone. Most people just come on, they can't talk about this, but he's come out so many times before he passed about the kind of ill treatment he was getting from certain people, especially with regards to his former record label owned by Naira Marley, talking about Malian Records. He's talked about abuse. He's talked about, being harassed. He perpetually lived in fear, according to the actress Iyabo Ojo. Actually did a video. He made a live video saying that, each time he was really jittery. And we also saw a video where he was shooting. A video, yes, surfacing on where he was with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I was shooting a video, and of course, it was asked by a couple of other guys. So this is what's happening, and some people are not interested in what the music industry represents in Nigeria. What is it really? Is it just an industry or something deeper than an industry? And some of us have come out to say that the death of Mohbad actually cleansed the decay in the Nigerian music industry. Where are so many people who hit it to the limelight and they had to take a break? Where is Ricardo Banks? Where is Ron Town? Where is Dija? Where is Lil Kesh? These are questions upon questions. And of course, when this happened, the musician Harry Song came out to also say a few things, saying that some things actually happened to him. And of course, he was really outspoken about it. He was making reference to 5-Star Records, his former record label, and all of that. So how many artists can come out to talk about it? But when you talk about it, how long will you last in that industry? Some have also said each time you try to rebel, radio stations, DJ paid to avoid your songs like leprosy, right? These are claims and counter-accusations, basically. What do you remember? What do you make of it? What's the lesson to learn from the death of Mohbad? What should upcoming musicians do? What should be their focus? Signing labels. Yes, so many of them, because of poverty and all of that, they feel it's very, very difficult. It's very, very hard to, employ the services of a lawyer, an entertainment lawyer, to look through your contract to say, okay, this is good or this is bad. But they just go all out to sign because they look at the figures, the number of zeros in the figures, and this is a good one. Instead of paying a lawyer, let's just sign. How many of you read some of these terms and conditions? How many of you read some of these contracts? The contracts are usually bogus for a reason, if you ask me. Why don't you take out time to read it? What lessons can be learned from this one moving forward? This is a major talking point on the show today. Yes, you can join and drop in your messages before we go to another aspect of the show today. Yes, he was born on the 8th of June 1996 and he passed on the 12th of September 2023. That is it. Budding artist, rising artist, former records former signee of Malian Records. He's just gone to the great beyond. Just at the tender age of 27, after 2 EPs, not an album yet, 2 EPs, and a couple of videos that have actually made their mark on the social media platforms. Yes, that's basically what it is. You can send in your messages now to all our platforms that are up and running. Yes, WhatsApp. Okay, I remember one guy telling me, what's his name? Don't say all our platforms. So just basically take messages only on WhatsApp. Okay, the WhatsApp portal is running and we're opening online. I'm live on Instagram at Fidel Castro HBK. That's where you find it. Then you can just drop your comments there as well. Yes, the phone line 0700 951 0000. Once again, 0700 951 0000. What lessons can be learned? Was the father hiding? Why was he hurriedly buried? Why was his body bleeding while he was being dug up for an autopsy? His neck seemed to have been broken, all right? Didn't sit well. The coffin was small. And so many questions. So many accusing fingers being pointed. Who's responsible? How do we find out? How long do we need to wait for the police to give us an update on the autopsy that was concluded yesterday? Yes, that's what it is. Let's take your messages now. Chukwemeka writes us, he says, please help me send. Okay, that message is not for us. The person handling the WhatsApp Abuja crew will definitely do that for you. Then this one is from, this one is from Uzoma, pretty long. But please, when you're sending your messages, try as much as you can to make it, within 5 lines so that we'll be able to take as many as possible. Yes, you can also call through the WhatsApp line, the portal, so to speak, 0809-993-0137. Yes, also call through that. Yes, Uzoma writes, there are many types of people in record labels because they are bringing out their money to sponsor the artist, which can be difficult because Afrobeat artists aren't so fantastic. Assuming the artist pays for his sponsorship, he will still experience some people's jealousy, stumbling block, and some would want to initiate them into court. And that's if they are not already a part of them from university or secondary school level. Many times, the record and studio producer and engineer charges between 40K and 100K track, according to how many tracks the artist is recording. All right, thank you very much, Uzoma. This one is from Chinelo. It says, I want to say that the death that guy was suspicious. The hospital must be held responsible. The father and others mentioned. The guy is a popular musician. Why would he be hurriedly, immediately buried without being given a little time? Does it mean that they are praying for him to die? Maybe they attacked the guy. You keep writing G-A-Y, gay. It's guy, G-U-Y, right? It says maybe they attacked the guy and he sustained internal injury. May his soul rest in peace. But those involved in that act never go unpunished. There's also another twist to the narrative that there's a huge possibility that he wasn't actually dead at the time he was buried. You know, that's also what it is. Seems like our phone line's playing tricks on us this morning. Let's try again. Just in case you've been trying, try again on WhatsApp, 0809-993-137. I think I called that slowly now. 0809-993-0137. Alternatively, you can call us on 0809-597-4869. Once again, 0809-597-4869. or call us up on 0700-951-0000. This one says, hi, Fidel. I just want to say this. NDLEA, behold your ambassador. Was he actually an ambassador of the NDLEA? I think he paid a courtesy visit to the NDLEA because I know that story was actually blown out of proportion that he was an ambassador of the NDLEA. Why would you even endorse someone of questionable character? This moral decadence is alarming. That's Randy, who writes us from Gariki. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. I think you should call us back. The phone line's not really clear there. I think you should try to call us back and let's get back into this conversation. I just want us to put paid on this conversation, then move over to other sundry issues. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes. Is it human rights?
Of course, it is not human rights.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the biggest radio brand in Abuja, 95.1 Nigeria Info, and that's where we are. Okay. Keep the calls coming. I just want to, deal with this and would move over. It's really, really sad that we had to, do this very unlike us. But human angle stories are usually the biggest to deal with, not just government all the time. Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
My name is Ben, calling from Kubo.
Ben, let's talk.
Yes. You see, this issue of this Mohbad issue, at least when he was alive, for people, when he was alive, he take report and they didn't take it serious. Just like this singer, Patronite, say, when I'm alive, celebrate me. It's not when I'm dead. So now, the issue now is he has already gone. Let them leave this one, let him just rest. Because even though whatever they may do, bringing the father and they can't bring the life back. And again, we start arguing with somebody. I even told them that this is present mother. She's not his mother. She's a stepmother. No, that person argued with me onto the extent level that, in fact, we even debate that I'm going to give him 500 naira if this mother, his stepmother, she was his free mother. Then I say, okay. Because me, sometimes, when you hear news, you hear different things. When you go to the social media again, you see another different thing. So the thing is just confusing people. We don't know which one to even follow, the biography of Mohbad. So please, I would like you people to just educate people. You understand? The more, there's some biography of Mohbad.
Well, I think I mentioned it just at the beginning of the show that his mom left his dad. Left them when he was just 4 years old. That happened for a better part of 15 years, and even got to the point that he pleaded with his father that, they should get married. Father should get married to his mother, and of course they should come back and all of that, and that he was also being maltreated by his stepmother. I talked about that at the beginning of the show, and yes, I understand your sentiments when you say, okay, we'll take a break, we'll be back.
Talk about the biggest conversations made of trustworthy ideas passionately connected to everyone. Let's talk on Nigeria Info 95.1 Abuja.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This 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 is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Yes, the phone lines are blinking. Just in case you're joining us, like I always say, 0951 000. You can alternatively reach us on WhatsApp on 08099930137. Just know that you are on to the passionate, trustworthy, and conversational station in the nation's capital. Yes, before the break, we're talking about Mohbad, but just let me quickly bring you through a few other stories that broke this week. The management of Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, Luth, had debunked claims that one of his house officers, Dr. Michael Umar, died after a marathon 72-hour call. They said that is not true. It is totally fake. This is according to the spokesperson for Luth, Omolola Fakeye. He said that report is false. It is not true. Yes, moving on to Delta State. Delta State House of Assembly has called on to the executive led by Governor Sheriff Oberivori to take immediate drastic measures against the rising cases of drug abuse and prostitution in Delta State. Yes, it's something that is really huge. He needs to do something. And that was a resolution that followed after a motion was debated on the floor. That motion was sponsored by the representative member for Oshimili South, her name Bridget Ayanfulo. And also in the news, Kano State, everywhere is calm and peaceful right now, because the police command in there has lifted the 24-hour curfew that was declared on the state on Wednesday following the verdict of the election tribunal that actually sacked the governor, who is of the NNPP, Abba Yusuf. Yes, he's gone on to say that he's going to, appeal that, and definitely going to go to the Supreme Court. So these are some of these big stories, but we're still on that story of Mohbad. Yes, a name recurring in this conversation is a certain Sammy Larry. He's been fingered, and of course, he's according to reports that he's really not in Nigeria right now. He's outside of the country. The same report we've heard about Naira Marley, that he actually is not in the country. Yes, we're talking about it. What lessons can be learned from all of this? Hello. Hello. Good morning.
FBK.
Yes, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Ambassador Ade calling all the way from
Ambassador Ade, nice to have you on the show. Talk to us.
The only thing are connected to the international airport. Well, on the issue of this, the death of this young lad, it's very unfortunate, and the deed has been done, and I think all what I is that God, even if whatever they brought to the fall after all the investigation, I know surely how he died, and God knows, and the people who are behind it knows too. So I just pray that what you can do better in our society than this. Yeah, I will not apportion blame to anybody, but let them try as well as well. But however, we see that a lot of things is very shady. But I know God knows. Except you can see the weakness that can come out and so I know that I'm there, I was there, and it was happening. These are the people behind all those stuff. So may God just give the family the positive guide very well. And on the issue of let me go. Bye-bye. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. He's saying that the society can do better than this, and he's hoping that everyone who's culpable should be brought to book, especially after the report of the autopsy is released. Nobody should actually take the laws to his hands. Yes, you can have your peaceful protest. Make sure it doesn't degenerate into anything. And that's what Ambassador Ade said. Hello, good morning.
Okay. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name?
Sir. My name is Nobu. I'm calling from Metama.
Let's talk.
Thank you. God bless you. The thing I learned from this Mohbad, what they feel intimidated. We have, especially in this country, we have to have mind. If person they try to intimidate, sure as they
That line is not clear, but I think the last thing I heard from you was that whatever happens, we should always be courageous to speak up when evil is hovering around us. We should be able to speak up to say this is what's happening. Okay, just just so you want to get yourself, you want us to understand ourselves clearly, you can actually call us on the WhatsApp platform. Yes, call us on WhatsApp and WhatsApp platform, and we can talk. Well, let's take some more messages. Randy. Okay, I've taken your message, Randy, who writes from Gary. Awan from Duse. James Awan Duse says, good morning. I saw the demise of this young man is very painful. The police denied him true justice when a report for his security came their way, and they turned deaf ears to it. For me, the investigation should beam a searchlight on the officers who denied Mohbad true justice when he sought for his safety and wasn't given. Thank you very much. This one is from Tom Kennedy. Yes, Tom Kennedy says, in case of being horribly buried, I personally would have blamed his father for any wrongdoing. As a parent, when you lose a child so dear, you are completely thrown into confusion. I lost a 27-year-old in 2021, so I'm talking from experience. Very sorry about that. Our condolences from here. August from Buhari says, good morning. My concern is while he was going through all those pains, the people coming out now, where were they? Why didn't they speak up for him when he was alive? This one simply says, hello. Thank you very much. Queen says, may this new phase, okay, that message is not for us. Well, phone line still blinking. Let's take this call. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's your...
My name is Henry, calling from Abuja.
Did you say mankind?
Henry.
Eric, let's talk.
Yeah. I think what I'm seeing about this, I think the thing is coming within the family. I think they know what really happened to that boy. That they should be investigated very properly. Always like that. I think they should take the and find out.
I think you should move away from your radio set. I can hear yourself from it.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I've picked your call. Hello. Good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, let's go back to the messages now. Okay, I've read your message. This one is from Gideon from Mangoro. Okay, Papa Shunamite, actually. I think those attacking, it's not just roadside talk, it's not a media trial, but in everything that happens, there are always lessons to be learned. And it will serve as, an example, good or bad, for those who are upcoming in the line of music and, in fact, in life generally. So that's basically why we're talking about it. Nobody's given a media trial. Just that when you see the story going on, you definitely would see that, certain names are like recurring decimal in this regard. Adeni Elisha writes us, for me, no matter the outcome of the autopsy, it's obvious that the record label is suspect because Mohbad was harassed of this life. All right, let's take this other call. Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. President.
Yeah, what's your name, please?
My name is Vivian. My own conclusion and what I learned with this Mohbad is when Mohbad was alive, as in many Nigerians did not even hear about him. Did not this trend that Mohbad is trending now. And I'm not sure he trends that much when he was alive. And now that he's dead, what are they trying to do?
Saying, what trying to do when he was alive? She's of the opinion that he wasn't that popular. How come he's very popular right now? Let's take this message. This call is coming in from WhatsApp. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Where are you calling from?
My name is V. I'm calling from Area 3.
You're calling from where?
Area 3.
Area 3. All right. Yeah. We're listening.
Sorry, I want to ask the question. The woman they showed yesterday on the TV, I don't know what they've been showing. Is that the real mom or the stepmom?
I think the one they've been showing is the mom. The one that was putting on the black attire, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that's the real mom.
And because she wasn't crying yesterday, I noticed that. I was wondering. Tears wasn't coming out. Okay, she has to tears for you to be. I mean, different people with the way they handle grief. So I can't question that. Okay, well, it's true. Sure. So I wanted to find out that.
All right, thank you very much. Keep the calls in. We have another call. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, my name is Henry, calling from Abuja.
Let's talk.
Yeah. I'm happy that the Nigerian government are coming out to actually link the Nigerian industry. And I believe strongly that the investigation will come out and we all Nigerians will know what happened. Also, the Nigerian government should also be concerned about Nigerians who are in diaspora, who are also having issues. These are Nigerians. I think they should come out also to also look at this thing and help Nigerians out.
Thank you very much. It's really not easy to come out, but we must give him credit for coming out because so many people are dealing with stuff who fell out with their music, record labels, didn't say anything. A few things came out to talk. I mean, I remember a song coming out to speak, and that's about that. Yes, moving to your messages from Peculiar. Peculiar says, if he was to be a Muslim, his quick burial wouldn't have been a question. Why did they bury him so fast? Is the family again mortuary? The father needs to be questioned too for hasty burial. Imagine he's struggling in the grave without remedy. Is something I can't get off my mind. All right. This one says, good morning, Nigeria Info. I would like to know if... Okay. You can start sending out your shout-out. You just start typing and sending in from 11 o'clock hour. Definitely, you would get something. Okay. Hello. Please, could you move away from your radio?
Yes, I'm moving.
All right. Good morning.
What's your name,
What's your name?
I wanted to... Why?
What is your name?
Why?
Oh, why? Go ahead, please.
Honestly, I'm not a fan. I don't listen to music. It's trending now. I am so surprised. But what I want to say is this, the way the younger ones do the things these days is very, very unfortunate, which has to do with the issue of drugs, trying not to, doing the thing as us, letting people know about what is exactly going on about their life. They feel they don't need anybody to guide them past their life inside. When we are growing up in those days, definitely when you're coming up, you need somebody who will guide you. You need somebody who will always run to tell you what you need to do the next minute, next seconds, But today, young guys of today, they try as much as possible to do things on their own, they're making it feel as if they do it up. You understand?
Yes.
So it's very important that people, the younger ones, they should have ideas. They should have people who they'll talk to whenever they have issues, so that they'll help them to resolve things that are happening in their life.
All right, thank you very much. That's the much I can take on the show from the cause. Just to let you know that, growing up, you'd also seek mentorship, learn to trust someone you can actually talk to for guidance, basically. And for those, living on the fast lane is not usually the best way to go. Yes, I know the society is bastardized to a level where people say, I don't really care, I just want to make money. There is definitely processes to everything, and one shouldn't live on the fast lane. Yes, I know that it's been glamorized on TV, music videos, and all of that drugs is the way forward. No, drugs is not the way forward. Say no to drugs. Stop living on the fast lane. Autism is not a very good thing. Occultism, avoid it. Yes, there's peer pressure, there's influence. Try as much as possible. That's why we have parents. That's why we have guardians. That's why we have mentors. All right? Look at somebody in your neighborhood. They are all around us. Someone you think you want to, not necessarily based on his, vocation or based on his, what's it called now? Based on what he does. You can actually choose a mentor, who would put you on the right track. Yes, money is good, but get the right way. Don't be on the fast lane. Drugs, women, cultism, this is what you clamor, but it is not always what it should be. Thank you so much, guys. This one on Wale, Rise from Gariki International Market. Yes, regardless of what happened from the investigation, posterity will judge everyone. And remember, karma is also real. This is going to be the last message from Olivia on the show today. Mohbad's death was an avoidable one. It is so disheartening, or rather heart-wrenching. No one came through to him when he needed help. Quite unfortunate he ended up the way he did. If all this coming up now had paid attention to his complaints and mental health while alive, his death would have averted. Thank you so much, guys. I was a Lone Ranger today. Guess you enjoyed the show. Come up next week, Friday, when the crew will be around. My name is Fidel Castro. Have a lovely weekend. And late thing or two from what we discussed today. Thank you so much, guys. Stay on the Dial 95.1 Nigeria Info.
This is